Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we will explore Apple in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, and now we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You don't want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 30th of June, 2025, our system has ranked Apple as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 2.45. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. The stock has seen a gain of 2.91%. This translates to an average return of 0.42% per day since it was listed as a buy candidate. The stock is moving within a horizontal trend, and further movements within this trend can be expected. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 1.26% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 5.71% to 3.29%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 9.51%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from negative 28.85% to 5.20% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $150.22 and $222.12. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline, "Green Day on Wednesday for Apple's stock," after gaining approximately 0.538%. The Apple stock price increased by approximately 0.538% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 9th of July 2025, rising from $210.01 to $211.14. During this trading day, the stock fluctuated by 1.96% from a low of $207.22 to a high of $211.29. The price has risen in 8 out of the last 10 days and has increased by 5.41% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume also increased on the last day alongside the price, which signals a positive technical trend. In total, 6 million more shares were traded than the previous day, with approximately 48 million shares bought and sold for around $10.22 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock reached $260.10, while the lowest price was $169.21. Currently, the price stands at 18.82%, or $48.96, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Apple Inc. is facing increasing pressure to accelerate its artificial intelligence strategy, with analysts urging the acquisition of the AI search engine Perplexity. This move is critical as Apple has fallen behind key players like Nvidia and Microsoft in the rapidly evolving AI landscape. Its vast consumer base of 2.4 billion iOS devices amplifies the urgency to innovate in this space, which could positively impact stock sentiment in the short term. Simultaneously, there's significant discourse around leadership under CEO Tim Cook. Analysts suggest a need for a more product-focused approach to drive Apple's future, emphasizing that a leadership change could be essential as the company navigates this pivotal period. Such uncertainty about leadership can create volatility in the stock price, potentially leading to short-term fluctuations. Moreover, Apple is reportedly in talks to acquire United States broadcast rights for Formula One, further expanding its footprint in live sports. This diversification could enhance revenue streams and reinforce its brand, appealing to investors looking for growth opportunities. Despite a recovering iPhone market in China, competition remains stiff, and some analysts caution that the stock may be risky at current valuations. However, a recent rebound in sales signals potential momentum that may attract investor interest. In summary, while Apple navigates these strategic challenges, the impact on the stock price could be multifaceted, influenced by ongoing leadership discussions, advancements in artificial intelligence, and new market ventures. These developments will be closely monitored by investors in the weeks ahead. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 3rd of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Apple Inc. a neutral grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 24th of June, 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned Apple Inc. an underweight grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Apple Inc. an overweight grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Apple Inc. a buy grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Apple Inc. an outperform grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, analysts have rated the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Apple. The Apple stock indicates buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between the two averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is expected at $209.98 and $202.68. A drop below either of these levels may trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also been noted, which could impact the near-term development. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, July 3, 2025, and thus far, the stock has decreased by 1.03%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some additional signals that may interest you. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots show a sell signal from 4 days ago. Bollinger Bands also suggest a buy signal from 4 days ago. The short-term moving average indicates a buy signal from 14 days ago. The long-term moving average suggests a buy signal from 8 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 6 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicates a buy signal from 14 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a sell signal from 4 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 81 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $202.52. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is expected when the support is tested. The stock exhibits average daily movements and combined with good trading volume results in a medium risk level. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $4.07 between its high and low, which is equivalent to 1.96%. In the past week, the stock experienced an average daily volatility of 2.20%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Apple, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This ratio is considered relatively normal and is frequently observed in companies with established histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 31st of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $1.42. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $211.25. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Apple encounters its first support level at $202.52. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of May, 2025, Chris Kondo conducted an insider sale of 4,486 shares of common stock. On the 23rd of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh conducted an insider sale of 4,570 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh conducted an insider sale of 5,111 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh conducted another insider sale of 5,817 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh also conducted an insider purchase of 16,458 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we found the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 18.560. In total, insiders purchased 1,389,288 shares and sold 1,992,668 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $203.22, reflecting a decline of 3.75%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. The relative strength index, calculated over a 14-day period, stands at 80, which significantly heightens the risk involved. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is Apple stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators suggest a positive outlook, leading us to believe that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for Apple stock to perform well in the near term. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 10th of July, we anticipate Apple will open lower by $1.26, starting at $209.88. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree to be responsible for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.